Well, I've come from the officer board meeting. It's ongoing. We've had a full report from Martin McGuinness on the state of play of the negotiations. I have to say that at this time there is not yet an indication from the DUP that they're ready to step up to the plate and meet their commitments. Bear in mind that the St Andrews Agreement is now 3 years old. The process we've been involved in is really one of completion and not renegotiation. Our Ord Corla will meet on Saturday. They too will get a full report from the negotiation team. We want this to work. There's now an obligation on all of us, in particular the DUP, to step up to the plate, to meet their commitments and to make this work. We will not operate on the basis of any preconditions. All of the matters outstanding have been agreed some 3 years back at St Andrews, and now it's the job of politics here in the north of Ireland to do its job, to meet its commitment, and the DUP cannot hold up progress.
Mary Lou, let me ask you something. Have you called in the Prime Ministers at this stage, the Taoiseach and Gordon Brown?
No, we haven't. As you'll be aware, there have been a number of discussions. The negotiations have been ongoing. As you also know, we're prepared and will talk to any party and indeed the governments to make this work. But the dialogue has to be dialogue with the purpose. There has to be an end point to this negotiation process. There has to be a date for the transfer of powers, and the outstanding issues have to be resolved. And that is doable. That is entirely doable.
Is Saturday a deadline?
The Ord Corla will meet on Saturday. It will receive the report from Martin McGuinness and the negotiating team, and then it will take its counsel on the basis of what it hears.
Will negotiate beyond Saturday?
Well, we will discuss all of these matters on Saturday. In deference to the Ord Corla, I want them first to have the detail of the report, to have their discussion and to make their assessment. That is their right.
Let me ask you, the word being used frequently by Gerry Adams, Mark McGuinness and other people, the very word, single word, product. Is there any product at all?
Well, that's what we need to see, and that's the whole purpose of these negotiations, is to deliver that product. We're ready to do that. We have said repeatedly that these matters have already been agreed on. These matters can be delivered on. There can be product on them. But the DUP, as of yet, have not indicated an intention to do the business.
Has any progress been made, Mary? Has any progress been made? Has any progress been made?
In fairness, I'm not going to get into the precise detail of any of that. We've had the report. We want our Ord Corla, more importantly, to have the report on Saturday, and we need to debate these matters out. But let's be very clear, we want this process to succeed. We want the DUP to do the right thing. As yet, they are not indicating to us at this time that they are prepared to do that. So it's time to move on and for the DUP to do the business.
Okay, folks. Does the negotiating team have any further discussions between now and the Ord Corla with the DUP, or are you sort of freezing the process?
Well, as you know, we're open to discussions and negotiations at any time. Discussions with the purpose. Discussions that deliver that very product that we talked about now.
Okay, folks, thank
you.
Okay?
Thanks very much.